Good morning, everybody. That's better. There was something wrong with my camera. I've had to jiggle it around this morning. Chantal and Salah are now in Bangkok. Look very happy, don't they? Look at the big face, big red face, and him. It's like a little boy with his aging auntie going on his first trip abroad. I might play it later so we can react to it together, but I might not, because all the other or reaction channels have done the same things, and there's some things that I want to say about this. Chantal has often mocked people for working at a real job. She mocks them. People who work in McDonald's, who serve her numerous meals and twisty misties. She mocks everybody. She thinks everybody's a fool. The job that she used to hold, she was dismissed from, apparently, allegedly. She turned up late. She left early. In between times, she was strolling on the internet or doing her thing. She didn't speak fluent French. So she was dismissed for numerous reasons, allegedly. And then she got a lawyer and decided to appeal against this ruling. They paid out, of course, because they just wanted the whole thing to be done with. I mean, my court negligence claim took 6 years. So she didn't want it to take that long, did she? Because she wanted some money. And she got some money, allegedly, in her bank. Easy money for nothing. And that's the way she is. She has leached off her aunt. She's leached off her mother. She leached on her now deceased grandmother, Olive, allegedly, and from what she said in videos that are now privated. So what she's doing now, I don't find remotely funny. Let me just get a cushion to prop me up, because I feel as though I'm... Is that better? Yes? No? I think it is. Anyway, she's reached off a lot of people. She got a payout from a previous job. And she's always had an easy life. Even when she was in a... What was it? Some sort of reformatory school because of her behaviour. And I mean, allegedly, she put her two-year-old stepsister, half-sister, in a tumble drying machine. What sort of mind would you have to do that? She was 15, I believe. She's 13 years older than the little kid. So, anyway, Chantal started members only. So to chat, you had to pay to be in her chats. And I think it was something like $7 a month. And she had 800 people, I believe, who were paying that. That's a lot of money. Multiply 800 by $7. And then she had a postcard tier, which was, I believe, $9.99. People joined that. She never sent a postcard out. Maybe she will, now she's in Bangkok. She's had all sorts of things going on. And Feeders, I do believe that Feeders send her money, much as they do to other despots. Some of them will admit it, some of them won't. That they get money sent to them from Feeders for behaving in a certain way. And she rose to the occasion. Look how she used to be. We all know how she used to be. So she boasts about now having a 6-figure salary. So we're talking in terms of $100,000 per annum for sitting on her backside and doing mukbangs. That's what the channel consisted of for the last 5 years or so. That was it. And now she's travelling. Now she's got everything she wants. She's got all these people who subscribe, not only subscribe, but give her a lot of money. And you people ought to think where your money is going. It's going to fund her lifestyle and her toy boy's lifestyle. If you think that they are in a marriage proper, then you, I don't know, go to the moon because you're crazy. They are not. There's no way they're in a proper marriage. If you believe that she's a genuine Muslim, she isn't. She's still going by the name of Chantal. The channel is still up as Salah and Chantal. He calls her Chantal, not Mariam. She said a few videos back that she was a bad Muslim because of things that she did. I guess the rages that she had, and I don't know, who knows the lies that she tells. And she's not a good Muslim, and I don't believe that she does pray 5 times a day. She said she hadn't picked the Quran up for weeks. And I bet that was only to move it so she could put a tray of food where it was. She's a fake Muslim. She's a fake YouTuber, in my opinion. If there's still a notable number of members, I don't know, who pay her to chat, just to go in a chat, then think where your money is going. Think how she treated her Beezers. Are you going in it for the name and to be uniform? Because remember that one, whoever she was, started up the Knights of Chantal, so that a group of people would scour the internet, and if they saw anything anti-Chantal, they would go for the person involved, the Knights of Chantal. There are times, I have to admit, and I was thinking this morning, at least she's now doing something, maybe she'll get the weight off, maybe this, maybe that, but you know what? Why do I care, even? I don't want her to be a role model for anybody. And she did say she was an influencer. Well, the people you influence are people who've got eating disorders or who are prone to eating disorders. Those are the people that you influence. So I don't believe that people like you should be, you and ALR and HFC should be on the internet ploughing through mounds of food, saying how tired you are, pandering to feeders while you've got members. It's beyond disgusting. It's degenerate. And even more so, you know, you're wearing the abaya and getting food down your abaya and oh. And where is he when you're doing your mukbangs? Where is he? You've got a spare room that you're tidying up a bit now. I guess that's where he sleeps. I wonder what's happening to your flat whilst you're away. Have you given up the lease on it? What's happened to Julia? What's happened to the cat? What's happened to Howie, the hamster? What's happened to your animals? Where are they? Don't dare tell me they've been left on their own. And don't dare say that they've been let loose. But it wouldn't surprise me. Just as you got rid of the other hamster, Mary, it wouldn't surprise me. How is Salah, as a businessman, somebody who's got his own business, able just to travel like this? How is he able to do it? You pay him a salary. You put shares in a certain false business. Salah's actually involved his family in some sort of a scam regarding you, allegedly. You know, when I see you trying to do something, I think a bit positively for you. And then I remember what you've done. I remember what you've done to me. Laughing at my jaw collapsing because of medication. Laughing at my loss of teeth. At least I'm going to have some that fit. And these were lost through medication, not through, as you're going to lose yours, through neglect. Mine was lost through the medication I was on. Or had to be pulled out because of the medication I was on, what it did to my mouth. But your mouth, you've got a strange palate. And I don't know, maybe it's adapted to the amount of food you eat. That isn't my main concern. My main concern is this. I think you sit there boasting about your 6-figure salary. And I think, you're getting up to do something, that's a good thing, isn't it? If people are going to model themselves on that, that's what they should be doing. But no. She wanted a Middle Eastern man for Brown D. And she's got one. He proposed the second day of speaking to her on Tinder. And she was ready to fly out 2 weeks later. No, cats were just going. Feet was going. Cat's hair has gone. Hamsters have gone. Don't believe a word they say. But what gets to me is, as I say, she earns this big salary. These people are paying her just to speak to her. Who do you think she fucking is? And now she's doing cameos. Cameos. Little videos that you can request for $25, and she will come on and grace people with her presence in private. What's she going to do? She failed at OnlyFans. She was a flop at that. And I'm prevaricating. So what gets to me is her 6-figure salary, the money she's getting from all these people for nothing really, just to talk. If you didn't pay it, she'd still have live streams because she needs them to generate views, to generate view time. She would still have them. She's taking money from you and it's being put into a pot to spend on what she's doing now. This is a woman who back in Canada allegedly owes over $100,000 in unpaid taxes. Yet she's lived in Kuwait and now she's gone off with Salah to the Philippines, not a care in the world, wrapped up, saying she's a Muslim, wrapped up in a curtain, waddling through the airport, getting side glances from people. Oh yeah, you can see them. People should stop paying just to speak to anybody in a live stream. I think it's I just don't get it. If you want to send somebody money, then do it in a PayPal or as a thank you, you know, a super chat, but not just to be able to talk. Because just by being in the live stream, you are generating money there without having to pay on top of that. So people who are expecting postcards for $10, who are expecting cameos for $25, the price is probably going to go up because she's going to want to keep her six-figure salary to keep her man in check. He's never seen so much money, and you fools are all paying into the system, into Chantal's system. You fools.